shit?
No, never heard of it.
Niggas used to go in there and do open mics. Shop Liz used to be there. I think Shauna came through that once. King Nitty, Beads, Mello. It was a lot of niggas that used to come through the old spots and old rapper shit, man. Now niggas is really old rappers and shit.
You say, damn, we recording?
Yeah, he counted us in.
Right, damn, my fault. You seen it? I came across a video where they were a young man was interviewing women, just random women on the street, asking them what they rather deal with, a scammer, drug dealer, or a working guy.
Yeah.
And majority, like 90% of all the women said either pick the drug dealer or a scammer.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I think it's the money shit.
It's a tough, like, I don't know. You can't really win in that situation, you know?
What you mean?
Like, just between the three of them, I mean, it's the lesser of three evils. You know?
Right.
What, the drug dealer and the scammer?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
those are two evils. they not picking the hard working man.
Yeah, but
Working man is played out.
a hardworking man, like,
It's played out.
yeah, and like he might work hard and be good at his profession, but he might not be a good like partner, you know.
But you could say the same thing for the drug dealer and the scammer.
Yeah.
If a woman is openly willing to date a scammer, it's like you just want to be lied to. Because scammers, first of all, I don't like niggas that talk too fast. Because if you talk too fast, I feel like you lying to me. And every scammer I know talk.
Yeah, everything's like a sales pitch.
Yeah, everything like a R.I.P. my nigga Duke. When I used to talk to Duke, this nigga would talk so fucking fast. I'd be sitting there going, for here, whatever you ask for here. Like, nigga would just talk so fast. We sitting there going, the fuck you just say? Motherfucker could have made you sell your soul. You wouldn't even fucking know. I mean, that's a great craft, but shit, if women choose to date them, then
I mean, you got some good women that, you know, would deal, now I want to say deal, but that would, you know what I'm saying, date a guy with a job. But I think I blame hip-hop culture.
why you blame hip-hop culture?
Because that's the culture. Like, the culture is not, I mean, the working man is not that nigga in hip-hop culture. Think about it.
Yeah,
you don't hear many songs where it's like,
you know
yeah,
what
my
I'm saying?
credit score is 820.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't, ain't nobody rapping about punching the clock, working 40 hours a week.
Unless you listen to country music. You ever listen to country music?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Country
That's
music make humbles the shit out of me.
Right.
I paid my mortgage on time.
Right, like I just heard a song with some dude named Dave Colt and Kevin Gates, and it's old Kevin Gates. I'm like, I like this shit. This shit slaps.
I left for
way too
status
hard.
on Facebook. I said, let me read this shit. I said, I was joking.
What the
it
fuck you
was
do?
kind of a
What
joke,
did you
but
do
it
this
wasn't.
time?
I said, all the good women either married or engaged, and us working niggas left with all the scammers and drug dealers doorways.
You know, with every joke is some truth behind it.
It's a little pain.
A little offensive, but I was joking. No, but I mean, there's some good women still out here, but like it was some women trying to defend themselves. Like, I used to fuck with a scammer. I'm saying, okay, so you're saying that you used to fuck with scammers, so you're
So you
basically
throwaway.
justifying what I said respectfully. Like, I'm not calling you a throwaway, but you're basically justifying what the status is proclaiming. So this is fucked up for us, man.
Look, I'm dog shit. So
For us regular guys.
I'm dog shit. So
I might not even say it's like hip hop culture, but like maybe a little bit of that, but like also like social media and shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because drug dealers and scammers, you look at their like
Yeah.
social media shit, and of course they're like flexing on everything that they can. Whereas like the hardworking guy, like he's probably not. Like
Social media has fucked up a lot of shit.
yeah.
I remember when social media first came out, it was so easy to get pussy. Like all
Man.
the way. Remember Black Planet?
No, I never did Black.
You never did Black Planet?
What was that?
I never had a MySpace.
Never had a MySpace. I had a Black Planet, MySpace. You remember back in the day, niggas used to talk to bitches on the walkie-talkie?
what, the chirp?
Yeah, the chirp
Next
one.
to the
Yeah. Chirping, but I think that what a lot of shit that has happened is that nobody is showing a relationship where it's like they built from the ground up together. Every relationship that is shown is like either the man is the primary breadwinner or the woman is the primary breadwinner. It's rare that you see a relationship where they actually built together, built this, you know.
That's why I said what I said. Like they all married now. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I probably said this, but don't like right now, like we like in our mid-30s. So like I feel like all the women our age, they want the final product, which is not. I don't knock them because we getting older, so they won't. They're not trying to build in their 30s. They want their nigga to have this shit together now. Majority of them.
I mean,
there's some that's still willing to build, but it's a lot of them that's like, nah, come with this, that, and the third, which I think is fucked up.
But here's the thing, just to even elaborate on your thing. Remember, like maybe 2 episodes ago, I said, you said they want the finished product or something like that, like because they've been ran through or they worn down.
You said that.
Yeah, I said it. I still stand by that. Like there's no way in hell that you could tell me that a woman who's 35 and may or may not have children is tired of being slutted out. You see what I'm saying? She wants, whatever. That's why you get women that are 30, 35 plus talking about they want nice guys now. You see what I'm saying? Because they've been fucking since they were 16, 17 years old. They got 20 years in the game of just bad dick, bad energy, bad conversation, just bad everything. And it's like, I got about, I got about 50 bodies on me. You see what I'm saying? So like, all right, let me go ahead and put this little pussy up, and that's it.
Do you guys ever ask girls for like their body count, or do you just kind of like leave that?
No, I don't. I mean, but they're gonna lie. They're not gonna tell the truth about. They're not gonna tell the truth about.
You know what I do when I ask when a woman may have had a strenuous past. I always ask them silly shit like, "Hey man, when you lose your virginity?" They be like, "Oh, I lost it when I was 17, 18. I'm like, "How old are you now?" Like, "Oh, so I'm 30. I'm like, "Well,
estimate.
Yeah, I do like 2 bodies a year, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's 2 times like 13, 14. That's 28, 30 bodies on it. All right, okay, I get that. You see what I'm saying? And depending on how spicy she is, I may do 4 times that number. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, if she's like a free spirit.
Yeah, one of those free spirit. Or a free spirit girl to suck your dick and then look you in the face the next day and say, I don't recall you. That wasn't me. That was my feminine energy.
We were just having fun.
We were just having fun and connecting on an intersexual level. Bitch, you had my legs in the air talking about I'm finna gargle this dick, and now all of a sudden you don't know me.
No grown man shot their legs in the air while they getting their dicks.
That's why niggas is out there getting their doors Lamborghini.
Okay. Do y'all I don't know if I asked this question before, but is it a such thing for a female to have good pussy but boring sex?
Yeah.
Good pussy, boring sex.
Now, what do you mean boring sex? Like pillow princesses?
Yeah.
Those starfish.
They just, I call it the dead seal. They just there.
Yeah, I call it coffin pussy. That's coffin pussy. You just lay there.
There's many terms.
Wait, what's the white people term for bad sex?
Starfish. She's just a starfish.
She's a starfish. Hey, that's where you get some of your best insults from. Is white people have some amazing insults. I wouldn't give a fuck if you tied a possum around and swung it around and hit everybody in the goddamn circle. That still ain't my motherfucking seed. Like, what are you talking about, Jim Bob?
Good pussy, like a female. To me, if a female got good pussy and her sex boring, I'm a nut quick.
How?
Because it's good pussy, but it's like you're not doing nothing.
Okay,
so it's not really I'm not trying to conquer shit. I'm a competitor, so like if you like ride my dick well enough, I'm about to when it's my turn.
Wait,
to perform.
I told you many moons ago you was like American Psycho, fucking in the mirror, looking at yourself like Christian Bale, like That's me.
That's just me. But if like you gotta, I don't know, man. Females gotta bring some type of
You know what?
spice to the shit.
I tend to I tend to blow quicker if I got a connection with her.
Yeah, me too.
If I got
It's
a
terrible.
connection with her, like if I vibe with her, I rock with her. She make a nigga feel good, and we can connect on like certain conversations, certain levels and shit. Then I'm more likely to blow in like maybe 20, 30 of them. But if I ain't really got no connection with her,
20, 30, 10, 15. I'm speaking for myself.
okay. Gentlemanly, a
With
gentleman's
a woman that I love.
a gentleman's 10, 15.
Yeah,
I agree with you. But like,
nothing wrong with a 10, 15.
those are quickies. Those are quickies. A quickie is a good 10, 15 minutes. A decent quickie. Yeah.
I think like, you can have sex where you're both fucking each other, and then you can have sex where just like you're fucking her. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
kind of like two different like levels where like you're both actively going at it, or like,
There's like, see, those are the
you're
girls
just giving
that,
it to her kind of shit.
Yeah, those are the girls that like that intimate sex is weird. It's weird to me, right? Like the whole kissing and they want to hold.
I love that shit. Can't get enough of that shit.
Play with like playing my hair, But no, like I just think that like that shit that I don't know, that shit feel weird to me if it's not with the right person. You see what I'm saying? You can't fuck a motherfucker you only know in a week like that. Personally, I think when you have passionate sex like that, that shit comes from like a build up. But to go back to your question, I think some bitches do got that snapper, and they just so used to niggas getting on top of them and just going for broke. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I had a chick I was dealing with, and I remember asking her several, like, man, what you into? What you like? How you like to? You want to be choked, slapped? You want a nigga spit in your mouth? You want me to, pull your hair? What you want? She like,
I just want to feel loved.
Hey, ever since that bitch broke Sam Hart, he's been savage.
Kind of.
All you need is one heartbreak. Sam gonna be in the gym in a minute.
The rose-colored glasses, they're off,
So,
Took the glasses off.
yeah, that's what it was. He was looking through the bullshit blinders. But no, I think you can't equate that to just them. I had a pimp tell me one time, nigga, what's the first thing you say when you see a beautiful woman?
Damn.
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her, right? I'll fuck her.
Yeah,
Ooh.
true.
So he like, of course, women who pretty got lazy pussy, but the ones who ain't that pretty, sex be fire because they gotta do more.
Mm-hmm.
That's objectable. There's some pretty girls who know how to fuck.
Wait, fuck or throw it back? It's a difference.
That's knowing how to fuck.
Really?
Yeah. To me,
You ever had a bitch ride you and rub your nipples at the same time?
no.
I have, and I was just like,
Ride me and rub my balls.
she
at the
was
same
nice
time.
enough to ask. She was like, "Do you like that?" And she's like, and I'm like, I gotta be honest, I don't. Like, but thanks for trying.
Ride you and rub your balls?
Yeah.
You ever had a girl?
Yeah.
You ever have a girl do the V thing on her pussy for you? They like put their hand down there and
Like
you
spread
go
it?
to- Yeah, but it's like you feel they fingers and then the pussy afterwards, and like make it feel tighter when you going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean? When she open it? herself?
Yeah, she opened it, but
Oh,
she
yeah.
just she just add a little bit more pressure to the dick for you.
Mhm.
I'm saying I've been with some nasty, adventurous women. Disgusting. I miss them. You fucking whores. I miss you.
Talking about some fucking whores.
Fucking whores, bro. Got my heart.
I need to get my shit together because there's a lot of shit that I want to say that I cannot say. I can't say it, man.
What?
Man,
Tell us stop watching the show. That's how we keep
see, the
track of
thing
you.
is, with this, okay, so
Wait, look,
it's like you never know who's gonna watch what and when. So you just gotta watch what the fuck you say, because at any given moment, a female might just be bored and miss you and just go watch hella episodes of this shit and hear some shit.
Like shit from like 3 months ago.
Well, I
kinda
was just
shit,
say, but like if you've been, see, here's the thing: if you been your genuine, authentic self, like she gonna know that.
I'm not my
that's you.
genuine, authentic self on the show.
Well, that's your
I can't
fault.
be.
That's
I'm the
your fault.
mediator.
I keep
Y'all
telling
can
you,
be y'all authentic selves. I
keep
can't.
telling you, you need to be that.
I'm Ernie Johnson.
You need to be your.
Ernie Johnson is not his authentic self on TNT.
I feel like if people saw, this is why I love the episodes where you get drunk. I love every episode where you get drunk because that's when Will start talking this shit, and I'll be sitting there going like, "Yes, that's what we needed." It was always like towards the end, Will be like, "Man, fuck Jim Jones." Like, yes, that's the shit that we need on a consistent, everyday basis.
No,
Every time we come in here, we need you
enough,
to be
man.
like that. Like, nah, we need that shit. You talk about you mediating, but you part of the show.
Nah, I am. But it's just, with y'all, I gotta, it gotta be a balance.
Right.
It gotta be a balance.
Right. I'm the smart one. Chris is the
smart
animal.
Okay.
Chris is the animal, and
There's a lot of times I don't really articulate myself properly. Because between us cutting each other off and everybody having daytime to speak, it's like I can't really elaborate a lot of times. Like when I said somebody's like, what I say, you're intimidated to talk to women. I didn't mean that if I see a beautiful woman, like I get shy or some shit. Like if I see a beautiful woman at Walmart, I'm finna go shoot my shot. You know what I'm saying? If I'm attracted to her, you feel what I'm saying? I was more so talking about like social media and shit. Because when you on social media, like the same pretty girls you see on social media, the first thing you look at is the number. How many followers she got?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing you see. So if I'm, I got like what 3,000 some odd followers, and so if a bitch got like 83,000 followers, I'm probably not gonna shoot my shot.
Well,
That's the first thing. But if I saw her in person, yeah, and if I'm attracted to her, you know what I'm saying? Attraction and just a bitch being cute is two totally different things. But like it's a particular female. I'm not gonna say her name, but I seen her at
her name.
I seen her.
Her name.
I seen her at food. No, I'm not. I seen her at food.
You thought about it?
I was, but I'm not. I seen her at Food for Less, and she was just gorgeous as shit. And I shot my shot. And she smiled. She touched me. I got a boyfriend. Cool. Seen her again at Foot Action in Revoked. Didn't even notice the same woman. I was like, damn, she bad. Went and tried to holler at her again. Same shit. She smiling. I got a boyfriend. I said, oh, damn, you remember me? I talked to you at Food for Less. Oh, yeah, I remember you. So then I seen her on Instagram. Bitch had like 50,000 followers. I'm like, damn, it's her? So that's how that shit go. Like the internet has fucked up a lot of shit, man.
Who was that? What's her name? Bria Daniels? Brie Daniels? I think she a chick from Chicago.
Damn, Sam, what you put the heat on?
I don't know.
Cremate.
Shit.
Put the heat on Cremate.
You could have left it cold in this motherfucker.
Bria Daniels or some shit like that. My brother was downtown, seen her, shot his shot. She got like 100,000 followers. You see what I'm saying? But he saw her and he was like, whatever. But still, the thing is this: like when you talking to a motherfucker. Back in the day, you didn't care about their followers. You didn't care.
Because it didn't matter. Back in the day when we seen pretty girls or bad females, whatever you want to call it, that used to I used to get excited. Like I used to get me amped. Like damn, like if a new girl come to school and she cute or whatever, like motherfuckers would get amped up and like damn, who gonna pull her? You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that no more.
You know what I would do when a new girl would transfer to the school? I give about 2 weeks. I let every nigga shoot they shot at her. I've been watching her the whole time, right? I've been seeing what she been doing. I see how she move. I see what lunch she got. All that shit. I know what class she in. I'll skip class, go to the class that she in, because I'm probably cool with the teacher, because my dumb ass would be in the hallway anyway. And then I come in there bother, like, hey, shorty, I ain't never seen you before. And I bother for about 30, 45 minutes of that day and then never talk to her again. Never, I see her in the hallway, she'll wave, I wouldn't acknowledge her, wouldn't walk up to her asking for a hug or none of that shit. I guarantee you, in about maybe another 2 weeks, she gonna catch me this time. Hey, you been acting funny.
Right.
Nah, baby, I've been off in my own world. Ooh. Oh, shit, but let me get your number. I'm on my way to class. Now I got a number. Now we late night kissing through the phone. You see what I'm saying? Right. Now I got the cheeks versus niggas who came out the gate like hyenas just all on the ass now.
Nice guy Doe lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You gotta learn to be a sniper.
Yeah.
That's what it is, Sam. You gotta learn to be a sniper out here.
Girls are attracted when you show, I mean, generally, when you show less attention.
Yeah.
You know, like, you let them know you exist, and then you kind of back off, you know?
Yeah. Most niggas be peacocking. You know what I'm saying?
What is peacocking?
Peacocking is where nigga,
blowing your whole load.
Yeah, like niggas come in. Yeah, I got the peacock, the shit that niggas do on social media now. You know what I'm saying? They be peacocking, and some women see the peacocking and be like, "Ooh, I want part of that." And some women don't like that flashy shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
no, that's true.
Like I told a young lady the other day I was dog shit. She's still trying to give me some coochie. I have no idea why. Like, ma'am, I am trash.
Well, now you set the bar. Like, you can only impress her at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could take her to motherfucking Pepe's and she could be like, "Oh my God, I like it here." Hey man,
this is fancy.
This is fancy. They bring you chips and salsa when you get here.
I'm gonna go. Fuck it. This bitch goes.
Can I get some of the salsa? I want to take some home.
My mom might like it. Go ahead and talk your shit, Will.
Nah, a female asked me the other day, you gonna give me some dick? And I'm like, why do you want to fuck me out of this shit? What's wrong with y'all? Like, I need to go celibate or some shit. I can't keep living my life like this.
I tell women frequently, I am dog.
I don't like being single. I'm a one-woman guy, and being single forces you to talk to multiple people, man. And it's fucked up. It's bad, man.
I enjoy being single.
I do. It has its good days.
Well, I'm polyamorous, so.
You're not okay, you are. You are, I forgot.
Yeah, so, but I enjoy. Give me your cup.
No.
That's a vacuum still got you
hey,
fucked
they
up.
said, no, I'm cool now, shit. The best way to get over hangover is keep drinking.
You got to take a bite of the dog that bit you.
Yeah.
Boy, you got the bladder of a grown-ass man, nigga. I don't know how the fuck. Hey, Sam, peep game. I get in the car. I hand him a bottle of water. He said, "Man, I needed this, right?" Take a sip out the water, damn near die, because he choked. He chokes on the water while we driving and shit. I was a little concerned, but I wasn't that concerned because I felt like he was adult enough to get it together. We driving. He finishes the bottle of water, reaches down. I'm like, "Oh, this nigga finna drink my Gatorade too? I got a little Gatorade in there." He reaches down and grabs a Red Bull. Where the fuck did this Red Bull come from? We leave, we finish the Red Bull. All right, bet. We pull up the Dunkin' Donuts. I need a coffee. This nigga done drank 3 different items in the last 45 fucking minutes.
Just something, anything to keep the edge.
Cranberry juice.
All the cranberry juice. And then when we get in the liquor store, I'm like, all right, bet, bro. Ooh. He grabs the cranberry juice, and I'm sitting there going, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck consumes this many liquids in this short amount of time?
Statistically, one of them's gonna work.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So.
He ain't gonna know if he gonna have to shit or piss, but he gonna do both at the same time.
I'm gonna be all right.
I've never seen. I only know one person that consumes liquid that much.
We talked about him.
Yeah. Shout out to the supervillain.
Hell yeah. All right, we gonna switch subjects. November 17th, last Wednesday, man, we lost. Is it fair to call what can we call Dolph?
Up and coming, like I want to say he's like a legend.
Up and coming,
like,
and that legend word is used too loosely.
Too loosely.
He is a legend in his own right.
You know what? He's an icon
within his community.
You can say he's an icon.
Yeah,
he's
but
an icon in Memphis.
We lost a black man.
Yeah,
a talented father. I don't know if he was married, but I do know that he had a beautiful woman that he had children with, who he took care of. He was murdered in Memphis on Wednesday, man, November 17th. And after that happened, I posted something. I said, hip hop in many ways is worse than racism.
Yeah, you supposed to know. You said genocide. You said something.
It's genocide and is worse. Yeah, in many ways, it's genocide and is worse than racism, in my opinion. When do we, like, as black people, man, like, when do we change the narrative on how we deal with each other? Like why? Like I love hip hop. I've grown up on off hip hop. It never put me in a place to where I wanted to harm another. You know what I'm saying? Unless they done did some fucked up shit to me or my family. You feel what I'm saying? But when do we change the narrative? Because in every other genre, they don't go through what we have to go through. It seems like death and killing and violence is the vocal point in hip hop. That's what people like. And I'm just trying to figure out how many young men have to die before we have a Jay-Z or a Puff Daddy. Somebody need to speak up and try to change the narrative, bro. How you feel about the situation, man?
I was gonna let you go because you seem like you was a little more passionate about it.
Yeah, because I mean, we both make music, and I said the other week, I think it was last week, I was like, I'm not making no more music until I figure out a way to say what I need to say. You know what I'm saying? Without it, coming off wrong and not continuing the same cycle that we've been on in hip hop for the last 20, 30 years. And you just keep rapping about the same stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of watching Chicago videos with niggas with the fucking ski mask on, smoking the backwoods, running down the alley, shoot. Like, the shit is stupid. It's dumb,
I agree with you.
nigga shit. And for everything that we got going on, motherfuckers is investing, motherfuckers buying properties, all type of shit. When do we change the narrative in hip hop to where we say, yo, we done rapping about murder. We done rapping about killing each other?
I think that happened when the masses start accepting it. Because if you notice, Kendrick Lamar don't really have many songs where he killing anybody, but Kendrick is a highly sought after artist. You see what I'm saying? And I think once the masses start enjoying that type of music more, because like when hip hop infiltrated suburbia, white suburbia, it made the white kids feel like they was part of 50 Cent because they was listening to the music. You know how many videos I done seen, like a little white boy talking about some on gang, and I be sitting there going, gang, who the fuck is this nigga's gang? When did Digimon come out gangbang? What the fuck are you talking about? So I think that when the masses stop being attracted to it, that's when it'll be a culture shift, because somebody put like, I catch a blacking on the song, and they're like, ugh, turn that shit off.
But like the masses, when you say the masses, you mean the fans.
The fans. And also you got to remember that a lot of the music people relate to, right? So like you can relate to being in a trap. Even if you weren't selling dope, you can relate to being in a trap. So, that's relatable music. But everybody ain't been in a trap. You see what I'm saying? So when you hear like one of the big reasons I love Ty Money, right? I know niggas that's from Sibley, lived in Sibley, Dalton, Riverdale, Harvey area their entire fucking life, but they claiming a whole nother section of the city in Chicago because they added clout to their name. The reason why I love Ty Money and the shit that he does, because he tell you, I'm at Burnham, I'm on Riverdale, I'm in Harvey, I'm riding up the fort, feeling like a jungle. You see what I'm saying? Like, that relates to whatever. And I've lived on 57 in Aberdeen, 55th in Aberdeen, 64th at King Drive. I stayed pretty much a lot of places. You see what I'm saying? So to hear that, it makes you feel good.
Right.
So I think when I say the fans is gonna have to start saying, I don't want to hear about nobody dying anymore.
I don't think it's up to the fans. I think it's up to the machine.
No, let me tell you why.
Because the machine, let me finish, bro.
Ahead,
the machine that's what we are programmed. I said this last week. They tell us what the fuck to talk about. They tell us what to watch, all this shit, what to listen to, all that shit. So if the machine they don't put out positive music. They now they're not even looking for talent really. They looking for young niggas that like, just look at all these young rappers that's in jail, that's been indicted, that's, you know what I'm saying, that have died over just the last year.
Yeah.
It's it's fucked up. But I could talk about this shit all day. I
want you to speak your piece.
No, I just want the culture to shift. Like, I'm tired of watching, like, Nip died. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
and to see this nigga get gunned down in his hometown, like that shit, that shit is it's just a fucked up thing. And for me, like I love rap, I love creating this shit. It just make me like sometimes I'd be like, I'm glad I didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so much hatred that come with that shit, Joe. And it's just fucked up that, like, I think being a rapper probably like one of the fucking dangerous jobs you could fucking have, man.
Shit dirty jobs.
I would say, look, I wouldn't say that to a coal miner, but all right, I get you.
So,
go ahead, Sam.
This is just my opinion because, like, I work at a recording studio, and I feel like, in a sense, I have, like, my ear to the ground a little bit on it. So, like, you know, how would I put it? Like, so, like Will was saying, it's kind of like, in my opinion, it is the machine of, like, you know, every time we make, like, a Lil Durk or, like, G Herbo famous, over here at, like, Envion or any other recording studio, everybody just comes in with Lil Durk type beats, and they're singing just like Lil Durk. So I think
Sam is tired of the shit.
No, I mean it is what it is, you know. I love working on music, but
say nigga walk in the studio. Let me guess.
Yeah,
auto tune, C,
reverb,
yeah,
C,
exactly.
Reverb, C major. Or you're going to be different. You don't want C minor. You want C major.
No, funny thing. Every fucking like Lil Durk beat is E flat.
Yeah,
minor.
it's definitely
it is always that
with
scale,
an 808 behind it.
Yep. But I think in order to at least like start to fix it, like we need like a new guy to kind of come up that's more in the vein of like not so much G Herbo, but more like Kid Cudi type, where like an artist like him.
We had that with Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Ooh, do not.
And then,
no.
But Chance
sucks.
People idolized him though. He's not my sound either.
He's a great guy.
I think like the industry needs to make a person.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm looking you in the eyes.
I mean, his voice is kind of like annoying.
Fuck up. Trash.
But I was saying,
I like one song Chance made. The song he made with Jay Electronica. That was kind of cool.
Okay,
I like the choir and I like Jay Electronica verse.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? So this is just my opinion, and I'm dog shit when it comes to certain shit, because I like sympathy and empathy. Nah, we'll be alright. I'll call Benny in a couple days. And
we love
what's going on.
I was just joking, man.
I think it's less about the machine and more about the masses, because if the machine saw the masses to stop gravitating towards that type of music, then the machine will have to adjust.
Yeah.
There's no way. See, look, like my father was a like real militant, like revolutionary thinking ass nigga. Like that's my daddy. So my way, I grew up thinking the way to beat the system, get in the system, and then say fuck the system, right?
Right.
Like, so I advocate for black people to be lawyers, doctors, police officers, anything in the field, judges, anything that'll make it to where we could get some leniency on a greater scale. You know what I'm saying? I get 15 young black men that become police officers, that may slow down the cop killing. You get 15 young black men to become lawyers, black women become lawyers, doctors, all that shit, that may slow down the death rate of black women in when they're giving childbirth. You get 15, 20 young black men and women become judges, maybe your homie won't get 37 years in prison for 4 grams of weed. You see what I'm saying? So you have to infiltrate the system. If you get somebody who's like Hobson, right? I fuck with Hobson real hard. Hobson doesn't do the kill a nigga rap, right? He talks about him. He talked about everybody from Lil Wayne, Drake, Tyler the Creator. When you have somebody that comes in and say fuck the system while still benefiting from the system, that's the people we need to push. We don't need to push the people that's going, who is that? Lil Wayne. They asked Lil Wayne a question one time, and he was like, I don't pay attention to all that. They asked about, what do you think about Black Lives Matter? He's like, I don't pay attention to all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They ask Waka Flocka, who you voting for? Voting for, you know,
Donald Trump.
Hillary or somebody else, and he goes, "Man, I don't know nothing about politics." It's like you can't. I'm not following a nigga that don't know what's going on in the world. You see what I'm saying?
I do kind of respect. It depends, like who you're asking, but like, you know, if there is an artist that's just like, hey, like I'm not informed enough to put my opinion out there because I know there's like fans that will like maybe base their opinions on whether like I support something or not, because you know, like you idolize people and like, you know, really gullible people, they form their opinions based on how their idols' opinions are. So I respect like an artist just saying like, hey, like I'm just gonna kind of keep my mouth shut. I don't want to alienate anyone that follows me.
But that's a new thing over the last 10 years, because back in the day, we listened to multiple artists. Like, nigga, remember back in the day, Will?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, niggas was listening to Jay-Z, Nellyville, Eminem, Rough Riders, DMX. We had a catalog of people
listen to
not this day and age, bro. These niggas listen to one artist, and that one artist is their god. That's it. They don't listen to if somebody was like, oh, listen to NBA YoungBoy, like, all right, I fuck with folk. Hey, but check out Kevin Gates. They were like, oh hell no, Kevin Gates ain't real as NBA. Do you remember that motherfucking video that came out? Where the nigga was like, you can't tell me Chief Keef, not really, woo, he from a... And I'm sitting there like, damn, why are you going so hard about this man that don't know who you is?
I just think hip-hop, we just gotta do better, G. Like, it's just fucked up.
Like, our political hip-hop back in the day was like Public Enemy, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Public
I
Enemy.
love Public Enemy too.
Fuck with it. So, oh my god, so good.
But the reason they didn't like Public Enemy because they wasn't doing what the Ghetto Boys was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Public Enemy... I could put you on. I call my big brother right now. He a vice lord from over east. He'll tell you about some music, and you will go back and listen to it. And you're like, damn, they've been talking this Pan-African, Black-eccentric music since the fucking 80s, nigga.
Yeah,
They've
like
been
early 80s,
early 80s, early 90s, still like woo, like popping type shit. You see what I'm saying? If you listen to Tupac, this is why I always be like, I don't fuck with Biggie like that. Tupac was talking activism shit. You see what I'm saying? Changing shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, the point that I'm making is, I was about to say some shit to get us canceled today. But like, you gotta think about it. Like, the culture is gonna swing. When the culture swings towards something positive, like, why isn't Toby Nwenge the most popping nigga right now?
I mean, Toby popping in his own right.
No. Why isn't he requested?
They don't want to fucking hear that
exactly. Shit. That's what it is.
When
the masses start wanting to hear niggas like Toby on a daily basis, I'm not listening to 92.3 until they play Toby. Right. I'm not listening to 107.5 till they play Toby. I'm not listening to shit until I hear Toby on the radio. I don't want to hear, I love when that honey blink. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear Toby talk about marrying his wife, getting her pregnant, building a foundation for his team and his people. When we get to the point as a mass, as a hip-hop culture, as a predominantly black culture, is we get to the masses and we start saying, this is the type of music we want to hear. We're not supporting people that's killing each other. We're not supporting that shit. That's when there'll be a change. But until then, we gonna hear about niggas smoking on Tuka forever.
Well, another thing too, so like music genres tend to go through like, well, not like lifespans, but they kind of go through.
Tuka, I ain't R.I.P.
They go through like phases of like 20 to 30 years, and to me, just because I've like really studied a lot of popular music, I think what like hip hop's going through right now is like very similar to like what rock went through like maybe 20, 30 years ago, because like back in the 80s, when all those like hair metal bands first came out, they were like really cool, everyone fucked with them, and then by the end of the 80s, it was like there was way too many hair metal bands. Everyone was just looking at these bands like, dude, like what the fuck, y'all look like girls, like the music is just, every song sounds the same.
Right,
it's very similar.
I was upset when Metallica cut their hair.
Oh yeah. I mean Metallica. They fuck Metallica. So.
Fuck Metallica.
No.
Yeah, but I just want hip hop to be better, man.
I want black
gonna
culture.
I'm just tired of black culture in itself. G. I'm
Sam.
tired of the bullshit, man.
I think the next thing that like is gonna come up with hip hop, like someone's gonna come along and they're gonna kind of do what like they're gonna do what like Nirvana did in the 90s, where like the second Nirvana came out, it just fucking changed everything. They like tore down all the barriers of what like was currently the popular music. I think an artist is gonna come along and they're gonna kind of have a more raw, edgy, you know, in touch approach rather than just the same.
See, that's why I rock with that guy Toby so hard, because when I listen to his music, I don't. You know what? When I hear certain music, you feel it. You see what I'm saying? Bob Marley actually said it. But music is just what feelings sound like, right?
Music is the universal language.
Yeah. You can send a girl a song right now of music and get some coochie later. Like, will you ever send a girl a song like sent her?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
got
sent
some
her a
coochie.
song before. It didn't get me no coochie. She went back to her boyfriend.
It did not work.
What song did you send her?
I sent her Puff Daddy featuring R. Kelly, Satisfy You.
We gonna talk after the show.
That song is hard, bro.
Yeah.
Sam, play that shit.
Look,
That shit is hard. That is hard.
Really want me to?
No,
because we can't tell.
you know,
we wouldn't be able to post.
you know what I got some pussy to below?
What?
Ghetto Queen with Crucial Conflict and R. Kelly.
Wow, that was simple.
I'm dog shit. That's what I said. I said this shit earlier. Like I'm dog shit.
What I have done, like, where I'm like, if I'm in a car with a particular young lady, I'll play certain music. You know what I'm saying? Like to send a message. You know.
You fuck with Ball Greasy?
No.
Okay, so my Florida bitch, right? She was like, we in the car one day. And she put this nigga on, but the whole it's called Bay Day, right? The whole thing is talking about loving a woman, just from a thug standpoint, right? This album is amazing, bro. The samples, the songs, the people that's on it, but it's talking about love from a thug perspective, right? Nobody wants to hear that. They want to hear I fucked a bitch and kicked out. But this thug ass nigga with dreads, gold teeth in his mouth, got a 45 on him, Glock, all that shit. It's talking about loving a woman, and niggas didn't pump that shit, bro. It just boils down to motherfuckers. If it's something positive, even with even with Facebook. Remember the shit came out with Facebook,
Right.
where the whistleblower was like, if you show more interaction on negative posts, they feed you more negative shit.
Oh, yeah. I don't even watch a lot of bullshit no more. Like that shit that what's that stupid ass football player name that beat up his.
Oh yeah, he's a dog
Rice?
shit.
No, it's this new.
This new one.
What's his name?
Sean Casey. It's some son, whatever.
Sean
But
Kingston?
he like
No, not Sean Kingston,
no, not Sean Kingston.
His name is Sean Casey. He I think he played for the Jets or some shit.
Beat the shit out of this white woman, right? People on his ass, right? Ooh. The problem I have with that is the white boy that beat the black woman half to death. And then
Nobody heard. I ain't heard shit about that.
I ain't heard shit about it. This black man touched that pure, poor white skin. It's everywhere. Oh my God, he's an animal. He's a savage. But this white man beat this black woman halfway to death and then go downstairs and start eating his food.
What I be wondering is what possesses these dudes to
Bitches. I'm gonna just answer it.
like
bitches.
Why are y'all beating women to that extent? Like,
Well,
what is being done to these men? And I'm not trying to play devil's advocate or be sarcastic in no type of way, but I really want to know what provokes these motherfuckers to really beat.
Like,
Do
what
you
makes
think?
you
Do you
cross
honestly
that
think
line?
it's a provoking, or do you think that's in them already?
I think it's a little bit of both. What's your
take on it?
I mean, I've been hit by a woman and I didn't touch her recently.
You did just get beat up like a week ago.
Yeah, it was about 2 weeks.
3 weeks ago.
My birthday.
I don't know. Check the scars on your head.
About a month ago.
check the healing wound.
About
a month ago, right?
I ain't touch her. And like she was really she was punching me, G. Like I don't know, no cap. Like she was punching the fuck out my face and shit. I didn't touch her. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't try to restrain her.
I didn't try to restrain her. That's because I was wrong. That's why I
But
restrained her.
you don't deserve that abuse because you was wrong, nigga. It's okay, bro. Bro, we can talk about this. Sam, after this,
He said you don't deserve
get your guitar out. We gonna play Kumbaya.
I just look. Women are the weaker vessel. So why am I?
Women are not the weaker vessel.
Yes, they are.
No, women. They're the weaker physical, not the weaker.
Yeah,
vessel.
the weaker physical vessel. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So why would I wouldn't me hitting a woman that don't do shit for me? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never choked a bitch before?
Yeah.
Not unless you wanted it.
Sam, you're a fucking creep.
Yeah, what Sam said.
Ever since Sam got his heart broke, he's been out here savage. How many black chicks have you nailed in the last month, Sam?
None.
None.
I have slept with like a black girl before, but you know, that was back when I worked at Amazon.
It was a black pussy fire.
You worked at a fulfillment center?
Yeah.
How did you like that? I was supposed to have worked at Amazon. I couldn't do it.
The opportunity to make the money is always there. It's just
Strenuous.
I mean, like, dude, they track every fucking minute of your life. Like, you have to clock out of lunch, and then like you can't go on lunch late, and then if you come back from lunch, you can't clock out. Like,
do you think that's a job that you can't work a second job with that? That has to be your solely. Main.
Yeah, I mean, so they give you 4 days, 10-hour days, and then they'll offer you like overtime usually like every week. But the only thing is during like Christmas season, they start making the overtime like mandatory.
Yeah, because I was supposed to work there, and I didn't make it past orientation. I said, fuck this shit.
The thing though, they have really good benefits though.
No, I mean, I have a good job. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? We trying to make shit shake. So I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, do more. But it was just like, they policies are wild. Like if you a minute late, they take an hour of your UTP or some crazy shit. Yeah, like
exactly.
That, man, that is crazy.
No, and I mean, there's just no human compassion with
that's
how
what
they
I
deal
noticed.
With your
like
shit.
I'm watching these motherfuckers come from break, and these motherfuckers look like real life robots, bro.
Yeah,
lifeless robots at that. Nobody talking to each other.
Why would I? You asked me, and I remember. Look, let me tell you, Sam. Look, let me tell you how motherfucker be trying to talk to you, and then they get their foot in the mud, and then then they come back and say, "Hey, bro, you was right."
Nah, if I ain't had no choice, I'll be in that motherfucker.
The other thing too, like when you go like. So, like, you clock in, and then they have, like, in every entrance of the building, they have, like, fucking metal detectors that you gotta go through, like, to go to your shift, and then to clock out of lunch, you go back through the metal. Like, it's just, like, this whole, like, everything's so controlled, and they just have, like, a statistic to measure all of your, productivity, and I don't know, like, it really wore me down. Like, I moved up very fast.
I heard that job is very depressing.
Yeah.
And the only people that I noticed that was happy when I was there was management. In HR.
I don't know. Even the managers when I worked there, they were under some fucking...
Yeah, I haven't had a labor job in so long. Every job I get in...
I was like, nope, there's nothing for me. Yeah. They sent me like 3 checks, though. Thanks,
okay,
George.
So... Here's the thing, right? Just to backtrack. Hip-hop culture needs to change when the masses makes it change.
Mm-hmm.
Women and dating need to understand that cohesiveness matters more than anything else. And I'm dog shit. So that's what I was
just
learning.
A recap.
Just a recap of what we're doing.
Hell yeah. Do you think a relationship can recover after somebody cheated?
For me, no, but for other people,
yeah. Like that fucking whore. Fucking whore. No, I think like all my brothers are good men, right? So One of my brothers, I think his girl cheated on him, but she cheated on him because he was at work too much, and it was like that didn't make sense to me.
I say this all the time. That's like I be telling y'all, I want a man to pay all the bills. You gonna cheat on that nigga because he gonna have to grind you. He ain't gonna be around.
He's gonna be working like 50-hour weeks at least, you know. I don't know.
Gonna get bored.
Like I'm an Aries, so I get a little like grudge. I don't know. I'll hold a grudge.
Aries are evil people.
Yeah,
the women are. He said, "Yeah, we are."
No, I mean, like, I could get like if I feel like someone's fucked me over, like all right, like I'm not giving anybody a chance, kind of shit. So if someone cheats on me, I'm pretty much like I can't look at that person.
Libras, we cheat on people in case.
You're a Libra?
Yeah, in case we've been cheated on.
So you come into the relationship, dog.
I don't cheat. I don't cheat.
Okay.
If I'm in a relationship, I swear to God, no cap. Right. My the relationship with the mother of my children, I didn't cheat. Now, like we used to break up and shit a lot, so you know what I'm saying.
Right.
That's self-explanatory. But my last relationship, like I said, I was with her we was together for like 2.5 years. I did not step out on her at all. Like if I'm in a relationship, I'm not cheating. But what this is my thing. Like when people cheat, right? The person that was cheated on has to be open to make changes on why the person cheated in the first place. Normally, people cheat.
You're saying the victim is to blame?
Yes, and no, they're both to blame.
Right.
But in order for it to work, the victim has to make change. Like if a nigga go cheat,
play the role.
Yeah, like if a nigga go cheat. And he cheated, he feel like shit, he get caught, whatever. And he tell his girl, like, I don't even like that bitch. I just did it because you don't show me no attention and I don't feel like, you know, you fuck with me like that. So I just did that because shit, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, covering my ass. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that woman has to make changes. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
I think it also,
even if it was the other way around.
I think it also depends, like, do the two people actually like still want to be together, or
that's true too.
You know, because then that conversation can happen where it's like, all right, like we still want to make this work. This is a fucking mess. Like, what can we both do? But then sometimes there's just those relationships that they just break down so much to the point where one partner or both partners are cheating, and then it's like, you know,
yeah, it's just fucked up.
Yeah, that connection is.
I think that what happens is so what I've learned from my interaction with people is that kind of handsome. What's up? I like fat niggas. Yeah. So I think from my interactions that I learned that people, when it comes to cheating, everybody has, like, I used to cheat because I felt a void missing in my life, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I think once I filled that void and figured out what it is, me cheating is not a thing anymore. You see what I'm saying? I lost a woman that I considered the love of my life because I cheated and I wasn't there for her the way I should have been. So once you figure out what your problems are, cheating doesn't become a thing. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I know what I need for fulfillment. And my arrogant ass brother goes, I love too hard for one bitch. I feel like that is the most bullshit shit in the world.
It's true. If I agree with like that could be, I could agree with that, because if you like this go with what we talked about, I think it was last week when we said, you know, could you be with somebody? Do you feel like a relationship can only work if one person love the other more?
Right, but that's typically what it is, though.
But like, well, what he was like, I understand what your brother was saying, because like when you really fuck with somebody, it's a mental thing. So if you really love a bitch and you call this motherfucker at midnight and she don't fucking answer and you don't talk to her till like 12 noon the next day, the phone just off and you just calling and your bitch ain't, what the fuck is the nigga like that supposed to do?
I feel like that's an insecurity thing, bro.
It is, but at the same time, I understand what he's saying. He love too hard, so if he love a bitch and she not fucking there when he fucking need her.
Is that love or
to
control, though,
to
bro?
keep
Think
him
about it.
to keep himself sane? Do what he do. It's a little bit of both.
There's a little bit of both, but which is either one healthy?
No, it sucks. It's not healthy at all.
See, I'm not one of them niggas. Like I've been one of them niggas, and that shit was draining.
I can understand it. Yeah, it's draining as fuck.
Like, hey, if you don't answer your phone, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I want to do because I want to be left alone 90%, 80, 85% of the time anyway. Like, I don't even like my kids half the time.
You hear that, son?
Right. My son gonna turn 20 and be like, hey,
This
nigga,
nigga Bradley let his kids curse.
Yo, don't tell nobody that shit.
I don't even think that's a bad thing, though. Because if you make them feel like it's not that big of a deal, they're not going to grow up
Nigga
thinking
Bradley
like...
say, son, why you fucking with me? Dad, I'm not fucking with you. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? The fuck type of parenting you doing, man? God damn.
In my defense, my son he was being a little too extra. And I asked him, I say, son, why you fucking with me? And he go, Dad, I'm not fucking with you. I'm like, but you are. I just told you to go sit down. We finna get this Domino's for you or whatever else. But he came back and it's like, you didn't respect what I said, so I gotta ask him as a man, like, yo, why you fucking with me?
That's crazy.
I talk to my daughter the same way. Hey, baby, why you fucking with me? Why you fucking with your daddy right now? What's up?
I mean, I think that's a good, like, I've always thought that's the best way to parent is, like, no matter how young they are, like, talk to them like they're an adult so they get used to being...
But
like,
he can say,
to, like...
he can say from what he heard that I wasn't speaking down to my son. Like,
Right,
I
no.
wasn't. Right, I wasn't like,
That's
man,
just
get
their
the fuck up,
relationship.
sit the fuck down. You don't do shit. Ooh. Like I wake my son up by kissing him. When it's time for him to get up, you know, I wake him up by kissing him on the face till he get irritated. Then he wake his little pussy ass up. Then we can go get.
Wake up, you little bitch.
Right, exactly. Like he pussy right now because he ain't had a fight. Till you have a fight, he pussy. You know what I mean?
My son be coming home telling me, like, yeah, the kids talk about me for having an Android. And I'm like, what do you say back? I don't say anything. I said, nigga, tell them shut the fuck up talking to you before you slap the shit out they lame ass, goofy. Just say that. You really want me to say that? Yes. They won't fuck with you no more.
Why you got an iPhone? Your son got an Android.
Because he's
not
bad.
responsible with phones.
I'm like that's probably gonna be his Christmas gift, but nah, he lose phones, he break them. So I was just like, you got to show me more responsibility. He been doing good with the phone he got though. That man done ran through about 8 phones in the last 3 years. I want to say.
Wait, so you a big nigga? Like people don't realize, like people who don't know you, like you like 6'3", 210. Like you a big guy. Like you know what I'm saying? I think if you get up to like maybe 220, you be a monster. You know.
That's one of my goals for 2022. To get in like the best shape I've ever been in my life. Okay. My only problem, I hate working out. But go ahead.
But no,
I hate working out.
Hey, I love working out. That shit conquers shit that you can't mask. Like,
No,
you know,
I just be at the gym. It'd be a big ass clock there, and I was like, damn, it's only been 20 minutes. Shit.
No, look. So look, I wrote this little fake thesis one time, and it was like how to have I gave like 90-day instructions on how to have a great relationship, right? So the first month was find a book and read it together, right? So you find this book, whatever book it is, y'all read it together, and you'll know how this person thinks. If y'all reading the same things, and you'll know how this person thinks, right?
Mm-hmm.
The second month was find some arts to do together. That way you will find what this person is like creatively. You know, sipping paint. You know, the what the fuck the shit? Where the nigga the nigga would had the oh my darling
Pottery?
Yeah.
Oh, ghosts?
Yeah. I hunger for. I had to get that shit. All right, so pottery. Yeah. And then the last one would be get a gym membership for a month. Now, all those things isolated will improve you. You done read a book. You done learned a new craft with pottery. And then you done got into a gym. But if you do that with a person, you see that the weakest I've ever seen most women is in the gym. Because you push them to a limit that they don't have, right? They've never been to. One of my best relationships was dealing with a woman who was a vegan power lifter.
Whoa.
Dude, she was a vegan power lifting Buddhist, dude. Let me tell you the scariest shit in the world, right? Right? You ever fucked a girl, fucked a woman the night before, you fucked this woman, you done threw dick in her all night, all this shit. The night before, y'all drinking Jack Daniels and Coke. And then you wake up, because you hearing some shit. And you trying to figure out what the fuck you hearing. And you don't know what the fuck is going on. But you hear, Nam yo horenge, Nam yo horenge. You hear this, but you're hearing it at an enormous speed. Like, Twister don't even rap this fast. You hear Nam yo horenge kyo at the max level, right? Boy, I woke up in this woman's room, and I swear to God, a pentagram could have came in the middle of the flow, and Satan would have popped up like, yeah, I got you now, folks. It's time to go. And then I hear bing, bing. I'm your whole ring. Boy, it scared the shit out of me. I came downstairs. I looked at her. Hey, folks, don't ever do that shit again.
I want one of them type of women.
You don't? It's scary, bro. Let me tell you why.
I want one of them spiritual chakra.
You're not ready for it.
They do the sage shit.
You're not ready for it. I'd put you on with two.
The rocks and stones. I wasn't attracted to them.
Oh, okay.
You gotta.
Well, let me know which one you attracted to.
No, I mean, shit. They just gotta be attracted.
I mean, both of them was good looking women though.
Those kinds of girls, like they have like a layer of like a bullshit detector though, because they're so like, the
Is
girls
it a layer
like,
of bullshit detector, or they don't want to be accountable? It's a difference.
I don't know. I've just noticed, all those girls that are, very into the, meditating, crystals, that sort of thing. Like they've trained themselves to pay attention to like energies that people give off. So like,
yeah,
they'll just straight up, they'll know when some shit's up, like with you and shit.
They woke.
No, you know what it is? I think what it is that it's not energy, it's not none of that shit. This esoteric shit that we keep trying to extend for, I don't think it's that. It's literally just human interaction. Right? I say this because me and you will have like we had one episode that never came out.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 episodes. 3. We had 3 episodes that
actually
never came
4.
out.
Damn, really?
Right. So like, and you mentioned something on the episode, and I was like, nah, my energy not off because of that. My energy off because, but it had nothing to do with my energy because I was still alive in a situation. It was because you used to our interaction, our version of talking shit, our version of bumping shoulders and high-fiving over dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? And when I was just like a little distant, it wasn't because you and I had an issue. It was because I was dealing with some shit on my own mind, right? So with these spiritual women, they've learned to see how people act. They learn how to watch how people act and move and woo, right? They've mastered this. So if you come in and you could say you come in and you normally take your boots off at the front door, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead you walk through the crib with your boots on, go straight in the kitchen, wash your hands and eat. She gonna be like, he ain't take his boots off at the front door. What's wrong? Oh, okay. What's wrong with you? Right. They gonna ask you questions like nothing wrong. But it's only because you didn't do one thing that they used to you doing. It's not a spiritual shit. It's just literally human interaction. Like I said a couple episodes ago, I don't cheat. I didn't cheat because I wanted to fuck other women. I cheated because I noticed your energy change. You normally call me at 7:45. Why are you calling me at 8:15 a.m.? You normally call me at 7:45. What has happened in this 30 minutes to where I can get that 30 minutes of time that I used to get from you?
That's why I agree with your brother when he said that. When people start switching shit up and start acting funny, shit. No.
My brother's in Colombia right now fucking whores with pink shit in their nose.
But what I notice is with the spiritual women, they're in tune with their with the power within that we all have within ourselves to be happy, to manifest things to come to fruition. But what a lot of people get fucked up with manifestation is that you can manifest all you want to. If you don't put your head down and work toward that manifestation, it's not gonna happen.
So keep it a beat. How many bitches have you seen say, I'm manifesting a great man, but they haven't changed their behavior to get a great man? So what do we learn? What do we learn? Hey, what's up? You down there with them trannies?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm all right.
Talking about some what's going on.
What's going on? You down there? You down? You found
Y'all
some?
still recording right now?
Yeah, you found some boy girl pussy down there for you?
We was doing good, bro.
And stuff like that, you know.
God
They be on
damn.
Boys Town and shit.
No, was it? Hey, how you enjoying Atlanta?
Man, it was pretty cool. Went out to the club, popped some bottles last night. You know?
Oh, you was out there with folks Aaron last night.
Say Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron and Doe, right?
Yeah, Aaron, Doe, and Myron that went to Thorn with us and shit.
Damn, Myra folks out there?
Yeah, most. Not Myron folks, Myron most. Myron.
Everybody's folks to me. You know, everybody's folks. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Everybody's folks. You gonna come back to a safe to sound with no STDs, right?
Use a condom in Atlanta, man.
I don't know. Ain't gonna rock or not.
No, don't go wrong in Atlanta, bro.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is my fellow patron and brother, Windy City Creep. He's down in Atlanta being a complete slut right now. He called me the other day.
Hey, Creep, if you go raw in Atlanta, you're going to have to quarantine for 14 days, bro.
Facts.
Quarantine, get some penicillin.
Hell yeah.
Get some penicillin.
Yeah, I ain't want shit. I was just calling y'all, man. Checking in with y'all, man.
Yeah, we good. Me and Will, I think we had a good episode. I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
Stop recording?
No, we still here.
recording up, bro.
We about to wrap up in like
I'm
3
talking
minutes.
like this nigga can hear me. He can hear
Y'all
me?
got Sam Will, man. What it do, man?
What's good, boy?
Y'all got Sam over there, too?
Hell yeah,
Of
Sam,
course.
Tell Sam, make sure you don't wear no condoms. That's what's up.
Hey, folks, we might not need you. White boy Sam did a great job today.
Oh, yeah, he always do.
We got to renegotiate your contract.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. Well, I ain't want to make sure I get some of that good Winston's jerk, too.
All right, vote.
All right, y'all be smooth, man.
All
All
right,
right,
boy.
love you, bro.
Love you, bros.
Creeper's not with us today. He's on vacation.
We did not acknowledge that, and
Y'all didn't acknowledge me when I was fucking gone, assholes.
You, in my defense, you didn't acknowledge me when you was with Jim Jones in New York.
We didn't. I was nervous as fuck. My
everyone's even.
In my defense.
Nigga, my nerves was shot that day. I don't think people understand that type of pressure. I can't wait till we do another one though.
We you know we need to discuss our budgeting so we can start doing 2-hour episodes. Because this is why, because like this hour's great, right?
Mhm.
But I feel like this hour should be like some Patreon shit.
You guys should do like a holiday special.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. This is why I like my white friends.
I think if anything, we should record twice a week and dedicate.
Can you dedicate twice a week?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna live right. This is my backyard.
Oh shit,
motherfucker. Twice a week to where we interview. We do one show dedicated to interviewing, and then the other show that's dedicated to the three of us. You know what I'm saying? Coordinating the show how we coordinate it. But my issue is
why ain't you been drinking? What are you doing?
nigga, I am hungover, boy.
You're supposed to keep
Let me
drinking.
live, man.
No,
I'm fine.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not drinking it. It's cool.
What do you mean?
What the fuck going?
Don't tell me no, nigga. The fuck?
Damn, it's an active shooter in Atlanta International Airport. Tell Creek be careful, man.
Oh shit, for real,
The
for real?
fuck? Yeah.
Probably
He's
is
supposed-
creep.
They say police are currently responding to reports of an active shooter inside a terminal in Atlanta. Footage shows chaos unfolding at the security checkpoint. More information as it becomes available.
Yo,
Hey, fo, you know you got an active shooter down at the airport, right?
for real?
Yeah.
Atlanta?
Yes, sir.
Six said
I
Atlanta.
ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah, Will just read the shit.
Wow. Yeah, I ain't know nothing about that. You know, I go to the airport tomorrow, though.
Right, so you don't get no fuck. I get it back.
What y'all on, though?
Shit, we about to wrap the show up.
For real?
Yeah.
Are y'all still recording?
Yes.
We got Sam in here, man.
We got Sam in here.
Sound like,
Not
sound
JoJo.
Like fuck kids came there late.
Nah, we
No,
early.
we got Sam in here. You know, white boy Sam. He know we blow. He take it. He with us. And if when we pop, we take an Eve Casino with us too. So
Y'all ass Will over there was late, fucking around up in that bar last night, boy.
no, I actually this motherfucker pulled up drunk with me in the car. Hey, remind me not to ride with Will. This nigga Will drove down the median on the way to the studio. He driving.
People drive too slow for me, man.
Oh, you need some patience.
Nah, they drive too slow. Man.
Fo,
That's why we was on time.
He drove through the median on 159th over there by Cancun with an extreme Latin Kings.
You exaggerating, man. It wasn't that bad.
You would have went out there, boy. You had some explaining to do, Will. And Bradley GD. So it's gonna
Exactly.
I was driving on the median. Shit, I wasn't driving in the median. I was driving in the motherfucking turning lanes.
Exactly. You talking about I wasn't driving in the median. I was driving in the turning lanes.
It's two different things.
See, this is why you get beat up in your relationships, Will. Because
That creep want to get off the phone. Hang up.
Oh, okay.
When creep say I wasn't on shit, man, that means hang up. I'm gone.
Oh, okay, bet. Peace. Just hung up on this nigga. Just hung up
Gotta
the
know
phone.
creep. That's creep lingo. Man. He said I wasn't on shit. That means it's time to get off the phone. Our conversation is over.
Well, I enjoyed this episode. White boy Sam, good job.
Most definitely, man.
Good job.
Thanks.
We had no outline today.
We had no
It
outline.
was pretty dope.
We had
It's my fault. I have to be better.
because he was drinking Long Island with some vegetables.
Long night.
Yeah. I said he was with Lamers. He said I was with Lamar's. I don't know the difference.
That's the BMF show. I was over east at a bar called Francis, and once the lights came on, it was just a lot of suspicious looking guys there. And I was just, I was alert.
I was saying, do you?
Just
If
observe
I
it.
see 5 black guys with guns, I'm feeling way more comfortable. If I see like 3 white guys walking up the street, I'm terrified.
I'm not.
But I'm also racist.
You're not racist. You're prejudiced. Racist and prejudice is 2 different things. But I would be more so nervous about the black guys.
Really?
Yeah. We kill each other way more than white people kill us.
No, we actually kill each other the same rate. I just had a guy point that out to me. We kill each other the same way with black people killing each other at a 250% less, 200%, 250 people less radius than white people do.
That's fucked up. You talking about white people killing black people or white people killing
white people?
Yeah.
So it was like 2,000 white people kill each other, like white on white crimes. It may be like
You never hear about white on white crime, ever.
Well, Sam,
That's what
you
Florida's for.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you go on Reddit right now and find some shit on Reddit. You be sitting going, "What the fuck? Why ain't this on the news?" They're not gonna They're not gonna put that media out that white people be fucking white people up. White boys have a higher crime rate than black people do. It's just the conviction rate is lower. Do you know? Even with this Kyle Rittenhouse, what's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, he got found not guilty. He won't have no charges, no background, no nothing, right? It's a guy in New York. Wait, pause. It's a guy in New York. It's 2 guys in New York. They had, one was Brock Turner. Brock Turner was caught fucking a passed out woman by a garbage can by 6 witnesses. He never went to prison. He never went to jail. He got 6 years of probation. The guy who just got caught with 4 rape charges with 4 different white women, 4 different women, period, whether they was white, black, Hispanic, or whatever, got 8 years of probation. No prison time. That's all I'm saying.
The man, it's just fucked up. The fact that he got off like that is crazy.
No.
How do white people feel about that, Sam?
What, like the
with the Rittenhouse shit situation?
So like me personally, like I wasn't giving it too much attention, but like my parents, specifically my stepdad, he was just like eagerly like watching this all, and he's just like, God, there's gonna be fucking riots today, like all this, and I'm like, dude, like he was just so into it, and like he was so confident that like yesterday or the day before, whenever they made the verdict, he was like, all the like, don't go in the city tonight, you know, like it's gonna fucking riot. And I'm like, dude, like you keep saying this so much that I think you guys want fucking riots. And like,
was he
also
more upset about the verdict or the riots?
I don't know which way he was hoping the verdict would go.
I
but,
got
like,
another question for you.
Yeah.
How you ever told your stepdad, you're not my fucking dad?
Yeah, when I was like 17. Oh yeah. He caught me smoking weed. So.
You think you whoop your stepdad ass?
No, he'd probably win.
Let him know you got black friends.
He said he'll probably win.
No,
We'll
I
fuck
mean,
him up for you,
he was
Sam,
like
if
a
you need
wrestler. He's still pretty fit.
Say, let him know you got
WWE?
black friends.
For WWF?
No, like a
like
wrestler
Greco-Roman
in,
Getting
wrestling.
excited. We got
high school and college.
Stepdad Sting and shit.
No, what I'm saying is that like the dude Rittenhouse killed white people.
That's what I was saying. I was like, dude, not to like sound a certain way, but like,
No.
This is a white guy killing a white guy.
White
like,
guy killing white people.
Yeah, like there's not gonna be riots.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I think if they did riot, they'll just riot because he got off.
Well, and I think they've let it kind of, because there's another trial going on right now, and they've kind of let the
Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah, that one's
Arbery.
like actually pretty. There's some pretty interesting shit
Intense
going
shit,
on.
yeah.
And they've let the Kyle Rittenhouse thing kind of overshadow that, which I'm like, all right, well, fuck, but I don't know. It's the media, man.
Yeah, let's get this shit over with.
I got one more thing to talk about. Kamala Harris. Kamala, what's her name? Kamala?
Yeah.
Camila.
She's the president right now. Because Biden had to go get a colonoscopy.
Well, they gave the power back.
Get the power.
But
that was
she had power for 85 minutes.
Did she talk? Did she give a speech?
She didn't do shit. She did. Look, Kamala Harris is a horrible human being.
Did you see what the president said about the verdict?
What?
He was like, you know,
Dumb shit.
he was with the verdict, and that, you know, we have to trust the justice system. The justice system is fair. And, like he said,
After he said that you're not black if you don't vote for me,
that's your boy.
I didn't vote for that nigga. I voted for Trump. I made money at Trump. Fraud was amazing with Trump. I got bread during Trump. Biden's been here. Gas prices as high as giraffe
prices.
That's the only thing that's pissing me
Gas
off right now.
prices.
Is the gas.
The
Every
whole
day
world
it
is
goes up.
inflated right now. No, food. I spend about
You know what?
$100 a week on groceries. I used to spend about $250 a month on groceries for me and my son. Lately, I've been spending $100 a fucking week. Anywhere between $60 to $100 a month. I mean, a week.
Man, since Biden been in office, everything's been high as giraffe pussy.
It's crazy. I was trying to buy a hoodie last night. Motherfucker told me $220. I said, excuse me, sir?
Excuse me, sir?
$220 for a hoodie? Not the whole outfit, but a hoodie. I'm straight. Give me the one for $125.
Bro, I'm telling you, I think Trump's gonna get fucking elected again.
I would accept
That
Trump
was,
being
I'm gonna say this. Trump was our fucking best
president
fucking president.
since Reagan.
Loved him.
I
He was just
appreciated
real.
that he would just talk some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Like when he
that
said,
was funny.
look. I fuck
Biden,
with
I
you.
mean, I don't mean
Go
to
ahead,
control.
folks.
Biden
Go ahead.
is a
Pop your
bitch.
shit.
I don't mean to call him a bitch.
He's a bitch.
But he just a wolf in sheep clothing. Just give me the motherfucking wolf. Give me the wolf. If you don't like me, let me know you don't like me so I know how to fucking move around you. Don't act like you fuck with me, then I go try to fuck with you.
Now I gotta get shanked in the
You know what
shower
I'm
because
saying?
I thought you was my homie. You see what I'm saying?
Fuck Biden and Kamala Harris.
Fuck Biden, yeah.
Donald fucking Trump.
Did you hear that bitch they asked her one
I
time?
miss him.
They asked her, who's your favorite rapper that's alive? She goes, Tupac. Yo.
She don't. Her husband white.
Nah, it ain't got shit to do with this.
It don't. No, he's Jewish.
No,
Something like that.
So I don't care.
Yeah, me neither. I was just saying. It was just a
you know,
fact.
Fuck it.
We love Joe Biden, by the way. It's just all for the podcast.
Yeah.
And Kamala Harris,
It's
y'all
not
doing a
for
great
me.
job.
Yeah.
Doing a wonderful
we're
job,
just
by the
playing.
way. We're just fucking
we're
around.
just
This is all
fucking
scripted
around.
improv. You know what I'm saying?
Scripted
man.
improv.
And Chance, you are great. We were just fucking, like I said, it was, you know, we just be fucking around. On it, man.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, we already cleared that up. Jim Jones, we fuck with you, man. We fuck with you, man.
Sam is our white boy spokesperson.
So you like our lawyer.
Yeah, lawyer.
No, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We holla at y'all next week, man.
Yeah, facts. Do I really feel like fuck Kamala and fuck Biden? I'm not.